This is Vitality, your Essential Medical Tracker Toolkit. In this medical tracker, you can track everything: your medical history, doctor visits, problems and symptoms, medicines, lab results, cholesterol levels, your mood, also your measurements, your blood sugar levels, your blood pressure, and your insurance info. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use each sheet. If you don't already have Vitality, go ahead and get one from expressiveessence.com. The link is down in the description box. Now let's get started. As you can see, this sheet is a view-only sheet, and this is what you'll see when you first buy Vitality. To use Vitality, click File, make a copy, and hit OK. Now, I'll be taken to my very own Vitality toolkit. Now, the first thing I want to do is fill out my medical history sheet. Now that I have my medical history sheet all filled out, I can move on to the next sheet. Because we have so much to cover, I've already filled in some information here. As you can see, I have a doctor's appointment on the 19th of February at 11 a.m. with Dr. Peter at some hospital. The reason is chest pain. After the appointment, I can write the follow-up information in this column, the prescription, and if I scroll a bit over here, I can add my notes. The next sheet is a problems and symptoms sheet. You write the date your problem occurred, what the problem was, what the symptom was, what the cause was if you have one, how severe that symptom was, how long it lasted, what steps you took to alleviate the symptom, and the effect. Here I had a sinusitis headache, the severity was high, I took Tylenol, and Tylenol was effective. The next tab is the medicine tracker tab. In this tab, you track your medicines and when you took them. You write the date and the name of the medicine. And each time you take your medicine, you check the checkbox. I took mine in the morning, noon, and night. If you are required to take your medicine more than 3 times a day, you can add a time by right-clicking on the column letter, insert one right, and now you have a new column. I'll name this column Late Morning. By default, you can track up to 10 medicines. If you have more medicines that you'd like to track, select these 3 columns by control-clicking on each of them. Now right-click and click on Insert 3 columns. Select these 3 cells and click on the Merge option. I'll enter the name of the medicine and hit Enter. And here I'll write morning, noon, night. Now I have 11 medicines that I will be tracking. In the next tab, you can track your lab test results. Simply add the date of the lab test, the lab test's name, what your result was, what the normal range is, and any notes you have about that lab test. In the next tab, the cholesterol tracker, you can track your cholesterol level. First, you'll answer the question, do you have heart issues? With the drop-down menu, you can choose yes or no. Now, you can add the date of your cholesterol test, whether that test was done at home or in a laboratory, and enter your cholesterol test results. The total cholesterol, the HDL, the LDL, VLDL, and triglycerides. Depending on what your result was, the cell may be green for within the normal range, yellow if you're on the borderline, and red if you're above the normal range. The mood tracker tracks your mood. You can add the date, how you were feeling that day, why you were feeling that way, and any notes you have. In the Measurements tab, you can track your weight, body fat percentage, and BMI over time. First, add your age, your height in inches or centimeters. Choose which measurement system you're using, imperial for inches and pounds, or metric for centimeters and kilos. Here you can enter your weight and body fat percentage, and your BMI will automatically be calculated. Here we have charts which track your body mass index, weight, and body fat percentage over time. In the next tab, you can track your blood sugar levels. Simply enter the date, how much your blood sugar was before breakfast, before lunch, after lunch, etc. Here we have the HbA1c calculator. Choose which measurement system you're using, milligrams per deciliter or millimoles per liter, and your HbA1c will automatically be calculated here. Of course, this is an estimate and not meant to replace a professional test. The next tab is the blood pressure tracker. Add the date, the time, what your systolic and diastolic pressures were, and your heart rate. The last tab is for your insurance info. You can track your health insurance, dental insurance, and also 2 other insurances. Simply add the provider of your health insurance, the phone number, policy numbers, and address, and do the same for your dental insurance. And that's it for Vitality, your Essential Medical Tracker Toolkit. If you don't already have Vitality, again, you can go to expressivessence.com and get yours today. The link is in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at layla@expressivessence.com.